D-Gen Flow State.
Yeah, D-Gen Flow State are here. Elysium are last week's winners.
Wow, these guys are so good.
So good indeed. And it looks like we are just about to jump in our first match of the day on Bind between Pyronic and Nothing But Pain.
Yeah, I want to talk about last week's Grand Finals because I think we've seen sort of an interesting evolution in how closely these teams at the top are becoming. Previously in the Valorant Sunday Showdown, our Grand Finals, it was almost like guaranteed that we are going to have a 2-0 either way. You know, teams really struggled after dropping that first game to get themselves back in the series. And the team that was able to get that first lead, that first edge, was usually able to close it out there. Recently, we've seen so many more best of threes go the distance. These teams showing that they're getting used to the long competitions, you know, these long tournament days. I mean, we haven't had LAN events now for almost a year. So these teams definitely adjusted to the online grind schedule and showing that stamina is becoming less and less of a problem now as this meta starts to develop. So we are getting loaded in here, and we were actually correct. Good to see that Pyronic, I do believe, is on defense. Will be starting out on Bind, getting these teams their agents selected here. And just take a quick look at what is possibly our most familiar map, Bind. And taking a look ahead also to Icebox. No Icebox this week here in the Valorant Sunday Showdown.
Correct.
We want to give these teams some time to get used to those zip lines, get used to the slippery surfaces, you know.
Right.
That also, I think, a really important development with that Icebox map is the two-tiered site that you can plant on, where you can either plant up high or down low. It gives these teams a lot of options. We are getting right into it, wasting no time here. Here comes Show, pushing up into Hookah, trying to find some damage around the corner. Meanwhile, though, Lear is on the complete opposite side of the map, pushing through this Showers area. NBP really spread out here to start off round one.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking up at these team comps, we've got the Sova, Jet, Omen, Phoenix, and Cypher on the side of Pyronic. And on Nothing But Pain side, we've got the Cypher, Raze, Omen, Phoenix, and the Sova.
Yeah, interestingly, almost mirrored matchups, but Menace gets us started off holding on to the Jet despite the off nerfs. Says he's still going to make it work. Lear doesn't make it work, gets taken down there in Showers by two-piece, and NBP quickly found themselves at a disadvantage, but Sheeb finds their way back, takes down two-piece. That's going to open the door for NBP to get the spike down, and Vert evens the numbers up at 3v3. So now Pyronic trying to retake here. Shock darts going out. Steph gets on to the spike, but not able to safely defuse the blind coming through right now. Oh, Sheeb with the peek gets traded out by Polo. Now Platinum trying to defend. Platinum goes down. Menace getting the double kill now. Now just Vert remaining. Oh, gets revealed, gets taken down. Menace with the triple kill. Pyronic on top.
Man, that was such a good read by Polo. Put that recon dart right inside of the smoke. He saw it pop up, and he's like, you know what? We got to get this recon in there because they're going to push through. And lo and behold, the Vert is going to be taken down through the smoke. Landed
right at his feet. There was nowhere to run. Now Pyronic with the early edge, going to force NBP to eco here in the second round. So we'll see how this one develops. Taking a quick look at the rosters, it's definitely clear Cypher has planted his place in the meta. Both teams seeing how necessary that intel gathering is. The only difference on these rosters being the Raze for NBP and the Jet going over to Pyronic. So Pyronic a little less utility damage there. See if Menace can make up for it with that agility, that movement. Two-piece forced to back away for Lamps here. Is NBP able to get the spike down? Oh, wow. Forcing the way onto A site. Matt forced away into this corner. Has to wait for his team to reinforce him. So now Pyronic in a bit of a sticky situation here. Only 4 members on A site.
Oh my goodness, Matt met with 3 members there. Two pieces still left alive at the moment. But oh my goodness!
The stealth defuse comes through as 2-piece cleans up with a 3-piece. Pyronic extend their lead in a big way there. Do you want to see, I believe Polo unfortunately disconnected mid-round there. Yeah, we're seeing the disconnect symbol show up there on the right side. He was left over standing over on B site. I was like, I don't think he's waiting for them to rotate over there. So yeah, we'll give Polo here a second. Maybe put out a fire on top of the router, see what's going on there. But Pyronic wasting no time here, getting themselves up by 2. NBP now with the rifle advantage going into this 3rd round.
I will say that Menace is such a good player. When we've seen them on Phoenix 1 GG, like, they just do some absolute work alongside some other incredible players. So it's a really good pickup for Pyronic, too. I mean, excuse me, is it NBP that has Menace?
No, Menace is playing for Pyronic. You're
yes,
correct.
yes.
On the Jet, which I think is interesting with these op nerfs. So we saw Jet like almost completely fall away last week. It was even more drastic, actually, I think, than when Sage got those original nerfs, where like Sage was a mainstay in every game. There was 2 Sages pretty much no matter what. And if someone didn't take Sage, it was a big, oh, let's see what they're doing here.
Right.
But Jet fell away, I think, even faster than that in favor of Raze or Breach.
Here.
Breach with the 3 flashes now with the upgrades to his kit has certainly come alive in the last few weeks of this meta development. We saw some really, really cool aftershock kills last week. Something that we didn't even like see prior to that week. And really, I think at the root of it, it was those op nerfs that led the Jet to be not viable. When we first saw this game come out, Jet was considered one of the worst characters in the game. Like, she was almost a meme. But once people figured out that hit and run with the op, then she became like the most valuable pick for your team. Now, without that op combo, certainly has fallen away. But if anyone's going to activate this agent, certainly would be Menace.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the still hit and run is there a little bit.
It's just slower now. Yeah.
Just much slower, and you've got to really focus on it now. It's not just kind of mindless, point and click, and
you
then
can't just let it rip.
Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna be jumping back in here really soon. But Polo's having a hard time with that internet. So we'll get that figured out as soon as possible.
Well, I know. I mean, it's funny. We are in an online tournament. This is an online setting, but I do look out the window here. I see some inclement weather where we're at, where we're recording. Maybe having a factor. It's definitely something you wouldn't expect in our position to be like, oh, it's a bit windy out today. That's going to play in favor of the attacking side. Like, yeah. But even the internet is not safe from Mother Nature's wrath. So hopefully Mother Nature being kind to Polo's fiber connection that I hope he has. And so yeah, we'll get them in. I'm getting pretty close to now just analyzing different skins on these characters. Steph with the Oni knife. I think the Oni knife is interesting. I like that like handheld like fist kind of weapon. But I don't like the overall style. Like, I like a Wolverine style attack, but I want to see it, I don't know, with something different. I don't want some guy's face on my hand, I guess is what I'm saying.
That is a little weird, not gonna lie. I mean, the new Karambit though, it looks
pretty nice.
Looks really good, and the animation looks nice as well.
Yeah, that's a big key. I also am a big fan of the sword style knives that we've seen come out. Definitely, if I can have like an Excalibur, like a 2-handed claymore, that would be awesome. Just run through mid, swinging that. Dude, honestly, something I didn't actually think about until this weekend. I was watching just some old YouTube videos from when Overwatch was kind of newer, and I kind of got to thinking, what if Valorant? And I actually think this might be an eventuality if the game continues the pace that it's going. But I think, what if Valorant introduces a Doomfist style character, like a melee kind of get in your face kind of, or do you think they won't be that? is that too, you know, creative for that? Not creative, but is that too far away from this game style that they want?
I don't think so. I don't think that's too far removed. If we could see some sort of like charge up with like a full-fledged charge,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. That could be very interesting. We see stuff like that with like, I don't know, the jet dash itself. You know, she dashes in right at your face.
Oh, with the shorty, yeah,
yeah.
and just gets in there. I'm definitely kind of imagining, like, if anyone's played the original Destiny, like, oh goodness, the Titan where it would like pull out that like giant hammer.
Oh yeah.
A character like that where their ultimate is like they pull out just a huge sword and just start slashing. That would be pretty cool. I would get into that.
Oh yeah. I could get into that too.
You see a Yasuo style character that can just like throw up a wall that blocks bullets real quick.
Right.
That'd be pretty awesome. Get a tornado in there somewhere.
There's definitely a lot of potential with some of the crazy stuff in this game.
I guess the question is how far are they willing to take it? Like, how influential on the game do they want agents to be? You know, because the stronger you make agents, the less relevant guns become, right? Like, we actually, it comes back to what we saw with Breach last week, where Breaches were getting kills with all sorts of utility, Rays as well. And so it kind of minimizes the reliance on that gun skill, that tech skill. So we'll see how that develops, what Riot decides to do, and if they can help my man Polo out.
Yeah. Come on, Polo. I believe in you, man. Yeah,
We're sending the Geek Squad, help them out.
Yeah.
They're in their black and white Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah, possibly. So, I mean, there's not much else to really analyze at the moment. Polo does have this Spectre.
Nice Spectre skin.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the Prime Spectre is really good. But my goodness, the Singularity skin line, all the black and purple, that new, just the new skin line that was added with Act 3 is just, it's too good.
I'm still a big fan of the Nebula skin.
Oh, yeah.
Just that a whole effect. Definitely want to see more skins come out with that like kind of angled. I really want to see actually is like a pearlescent skin. You know, like that changes color with the light and stuff. But that might be too distracting. That might be too RGB gamer. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely want like a Razer mouse Phantom skin that has like black with like RGB lights like going through it.
I can see that. I can see that happening.
I mean, how far? Oh, we're getting back in. The timer counting down. Polo still not moving, so it looks like Pyronic may just play this one out here. But they do have the lead. They will have a slight firepower disadvantage going into the third round here. So see how quickly we can get Polo back into this one. But in the meantime, Matt setting up the defense here. Oh my goodness, Menace through the teleporter takes down Lear. Matt follows up. An excellently executed team play from Pyronic. Completely knocks NBP down on their full buy. Vert trying to keep them alive here, evens it up to a 3v3. But nothing but pain. Certainly didn't see that flank from Menace coming.
Okay, that was ridiculous, and they're just blasting in here. Menace doing some absolute work, but Vert is on the other side, ready with 2 HP. He's going to take that kill. Oh my goodness.
One player remaining.
Oh no. The last member standing for Pyronic is not available. So despite what was one of the most valiant and aggressive defenses I've ever seen, Pyronic will give away this third round here. Platinum trying to give Polo a chance, takes him down, being sporting, I would say, but NBP get themselves on the board now.
My good, I mean, that was a valiant effort, like you said, from both Menace and 2Piece, man, doing some absolute
not
work.
much more you can do in that situation.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happens in tournament play. You know, you really got to be on top of what's going on here. And so Pyronic, being the good sports they are, looks like they are trying their best in a 4v5.
So Matt now with the Vandal in hand will be able to put up a much stronger defense, but here comes the run it back from Sheep, gets caught out by the cage, will push forward nonetheless with the Roomba at his back. Doesn't find anybody, but that still may open the door here for nothing but pain. Moving out onto the A site now. Pyronic send the members that they have back around. They do have a flank coming through in the form of
Spike
two-piece.
planted.
Spike goes down for NBP. Oh, two-piece gets the action started, and Steph gets the double kill, pushing out of defender spawn. Now into Lamb. Steph with the triple kill. Just Vert remaining. Does what they can. Vert with a double kill. He's got to get 2 more, but Menace shoots him down with the shorty. And Pyronic say, we only need 4 to do it. Get themselves back with a 2-round lead off the back of an excellent push from Steph.
I do believe they're waiting to get all the good guns they can.
Yeah, make sure you got all the stuff.
Right. But oh my goodness.
That was gross.
That was so good. Just that triple kill, so solid. Coming around in lamps. And yeah.
I mean, yeah, insanely confident stuff from Steph there. Just no fear. Peeks around the corner, bam. Peeks around the corner, bam. Suddenly, NBP slaughtered where they stood. Pyronic, excuse me. I keep pluralizing their name for some reason, but Pyronic singular, keeping themselves above water for now here in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, just by what they're doing, it's some absolutely good work from Pyronic. Even in a 4v5, they've definitely got a lot of stuff to go here, but Steph about to be spotted out by this Owl Drone, but two-piece on the backside takes out Lear. That's a big push. Oh my gosh, though, a lot of utility being used, and Steph's going to go down.
Wow, two-piece though holds firm, gets the triple kill. Everyone who's pushing has died so far. It goes for a two-piece, one away from the ace. Now Platinum in a 1v1 up against Menace. Not in a place I would like to be, and so I think he's gonna back away for now. Takes the teleporter on over to A, forcing the rotate from Menace. He's not quick. If he doesn't hurry though, Menace will be right around the corner to greet him. Recon Bolt spots him out. Menace not able to get the snipe down, forced to back away. Platinum makes his way onto A site, sets himself up for a comfortable plant now. Now, Menace creeping back around the corner. Oh no! Platinum gets the timing right, takes down Menace, and Pyronic fighting so hard, not trying to give away a single edge, but NBP with the inherent advantage here, able to clutch it out is Platinum. Gotta say, two-piece gave everything he could to save that round, picking up the 4K on B site. Every single person who pushed him died up until Platinum, the 5th person to do it. So, two-piece staying alive, doing what he can, but NBP crawl themselves back within 1 of Pyronic.
That was absolutely insane. And Menace standing strong even through the recon bolt, just waits, knows he was going to push out of showers because he saw the recon bolt come out of there and missed the shot inevitably, but that was just some absolute courage from Menace.
Yeah, unfortunate timing there. Doesn't play out for him the way he might have liked it. Matt will get the first spot onto this NBP push. Now, once again, Pyronic here in the retake position as the spike. Actually, the spike not going down yet, still held back. This is gonna let Platinum open up with his ult, and oh my goodness!
Gosh.
Platinum with a quick double kill off the Hunter's Fury. Lear follows up, and Pyronic have no way back into this round. NBP tie it up at 3 apiece. Platinum snipes Pyronic down.
Oh man, this is really unfortunate to see a 4v5, but it is what it is, and Pyronic are doing as much as they can in this, in the face of adversity, really.
Hey, the good news for Polo is if he does make his way back, and I'm still, I've got that faith, I'm sending my energy to him, Spirit Bomb style. Good news for Polo when he gets back, he's got 9,000 in the bank,
Yeah.
You can buy a couple guns,
Yeah.
You can shop a little bit, but until then, Pyronic, every round is going to be an uphill struggle regardless of the situation. pushing aggressively here is the defense, but they're going to get punished for it as all their members go down. Menace gets one, tries to find two with the classic. Would have been, I think, unreasonable to expect any more of Menace in that situation, and NBP only dropped one before getting themselves the lead here, 4-3 over Pyronic.
Yeah, I mean, that was once again a valiant effort by Menace, but
yeah,
if you're right-clicking with a classic with 4 members of NBP coming around the corner,
you gotta hit those shots. you gotta make each right-click count for sure. And now Pyronic able to get themselves a full buy now. Menace with the op back in his hands. See where he sends that. He's going to peek around bathrooms this time, but won't be greeted by anyone from Nothing But Pain. Nothing But Pain for now sending 4 of their members over to that B side.
Here we go. Show moving around with this operator again. About to be met by a couple of people though. Big blind coming through. He's going to be able to take out 2 before he goes down to Platinum.
That's exactly what Pyronic need if they're going to get this game under control. Two-piece follows up, takes down Platinum, and Pyronic now with a 3v2 advantage now.
In control of the spike as well. Fantastic position for that. But he's going to be taken out by Sheeb almost instantaneously. Will Matt be able to read the movements of Sheeb? We just don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure Pyronic know that the spike is down B long actually, and if they did, they definitely chose not to challenge it. As Lear gets the sneak onto Menace, turning this 3v2 now into a 1v2. Sheeb with the spike now able to teleport over to A. Will just be Matt there to try and stop them.
30 seconds
Does get
left.
some intel onto Lear. Pushing through lamps. Spike goes down for NBP.
Spike planted.
Joke's over. You're
Player remaining.
Matt with an insane flick onto Lear, but he's got 2 lives of Sheeb to deal with here. As the run it back hits popped, he takes down 1. Now 1 more. Oh, finds early damage there through the wall. Takes the flash fully in the face though. Takes a big shot as well. Sheeb able to spray him down through the cage. NBP close out yet another round, extending their lead to 2. A nice little 360 snipe from Sheeb, giving the fans a show.
Oh my gosh, that was just ridiculous. NBP, I mean, obviously they're kind of being handed one here. It's really tough to do, you know, win, especially in a tournament setting where everyone's on lock right now. Everyone's playing at the top of their game, or at least attempting to, and Pyronic obviously are putting on a show for us right now. 2-piece, 10-7. With Menace close behind with 7 and 6, but Platinum and Sheeb are just doing a fantastic job for NBP in this moment, getting a couple of free kills with Polo's,
Get out of my way.
non-existent body.
Yeah, it's tough to.
Oh my
Menace
goodness!
once again with the Blade Storm takes down Lear. Will go down to Platinum. Steph tries to follow up with a kill there, but Pyronic fighting for every inch here.
Spike planted.
Matt finds some damage through the smoke there, forced to back away, wait for the reinforcements. Steph flanking through. Oh, the timing once again doesn't favor
One player
Pyronic, and
remaining.
now just Matt remaining. Gets 1. Will be able to send out the Cypher ult, but goes down to Shove. NBP starting to get the momentum rolling.
Oh man, it hurts.
Yeah, I can't even like really look at the KDAs for NBP because it doesn't count.
Yeah.
You know, they've got I think like 7 kills spread out somewhere through there that just don't count.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, not anything either side can do. So NBP just taking what they can here, pushing forward, closing out this first half here soon.
It actually looks like the rest of the members of Pyronic have thrown in the towel for the moment.
Maybe they all have the same ISP.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh, we saw it, Sheep.
One player remaining.
Yeah, and there
Damn,
it
I
is.
can't believe Platinum stole the ace there.
Yeah.
That's toxic, man.
Super toxic. Well, I mean, I think that is the end of this match. It looks like it's going to be a forfeit from Pyronic. NBP is going to take this technically 13-3 if I
Yeah,
am correct.
13-6.
13 to 6.
The forfeit score there. So, yeah, unfortunately for Pyronic, not able to get the internet issues sorted out there. They still have 2 more games in the group stage, though, if they can, and they will have some time in between this match and the next here. So, yeah, they will have an opportunity there to close, to get themselves back into the group stage.
Right. So we will be bringing it back to us here in just a second.
Platinum.
And Platinum trying to steal.
I don't want to watch this slaughter anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be the end of that one. So that was a really unfortunate situation for Pyronic with
Yeah.
Polo.
You hate to see it, but there's not much you can do. So yeah, Pyronic throw that one in. They do not throw that one. That was not their fault at all.
Right.
Simply out of their control. We are going to take a quick break here. We will be back with game 2 of the group stage. Stick around. You don't want to miss it.